This was like the biggest
standout.
hit, yeah, from that album.
Christopher Williams also had. There's so much music in 1991
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah, it was.
I know.
Unfortunately, because Christopher Williams had "I'm Dreaming," which was to me is
I
still
love that song. Yeah,
we actually went over that in our trial run.
We sure did.
We
did. That was one of our songs. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And there was another sample in this song. Does anybody know?
Let me think.
Was it Cardinal something? No.
Oh, from Betty Wright.
Well, no, we already mentioned her. I know you're not going to sing that song. No, that's actually a musical sample in here that during the chorus. Strawberry Letter 23.
Brother Johnson.
I didn't even notice it.
Brother from Brothers Johnson? Johnson Brothers? Was it?
Brother Johnson? What? Brothers Johnson?
Yeah. It's in the chorus part. Yeah.
I'll have to go back and look that up.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
All right. So we're transitioning on to my list of my favorites.
Oh boy.
In 1991.
Oh boy.
And Janet Jackson, my favorite Jackson, all Jackson.
Yes.
Now again, Janet Jackson, produced by none other than Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yeah.
One of the best producers ever, who are associated to my favorite singer of all time, Prince. And this video was from the Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation 1814. And one of the things that yes, one of her best albums ever. And one of the things that's special about the video for this song is where they were saying that this is the first time where she was more sexualized and looks more sexy. But honestly, I thought she was more, was still outgoing in the not Rhythm Nation, but the Control album.
Yeah, but this is the first time you saw Janet Skin, and she,
she was a little bit covered up in Control. Yeah. She was.
And this is like one of a lot of these songs that we've talked about actually made their debut in 1990, like on it was released in 1990, but it crossed over into 91. And this was another huge record for her. It was like one of those standout album. Last single from.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I was just saying it was the last single, the final. That was the last single from Rhythm Nation before she prepared for Janet.
Yeah.
Janet, that is my favorite album ever. Anyway, so this was maybe her first real sexy video showing skin, but it definitely wasn't her last.
Hey, real quick, another tidbit. I don't know. I didn't want to step on your toes, Kim, but come to find out, this was actually supposed to have been written as a duet.
With who?
And,
yep.
Get ready.
The one and only, the purple one.
Prince.
Get out.
They were considering Prince and also members of New Edition, Johnny Gill or Ralph Tresvant. So I just want to pose a question to both of you. If this song had to be remade, if you were making this song and you decided to make it a duet, which one of those guys would have fit the mold for this song?
You know my answer.
It sounds like a Prince song. It has that Prince sound to it. It has like that element
I mean, you gotta think about it. It is Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. I mean, they're all from the same hood, from the same mold. The Minnesota, it's got a Minnesota sound to it. But I mean, to me, I listened to it last night. I mean, I was thinking about it vocally. I think Johnny Gill would have been a better fit to me. Because they have similar. This is just me talking. I mean, Johnny Gill.
I'm thinking. I think he probably would over sing it.
He does that. He'll take over the song. He's gonna do that anyway. With Janet has such a soft voice, and you know how hard Johnny sings.
Yeah, I do.
So, it takes an edgy voice for this one. So yeah, I think they were right in line properly with Prince.
And honestly, because sometimes Prince can lower his voice really low and have this kind of thing. This
which was the part that where Janet was singing low. That was where he was supposed to sing.
Exactly. Exactly. So I could see it. Would he have done it though? I doubt it. Because you know how my baby was.
Yeah. Well, no, I would say no because he didn't do it. He didn't do it. So
that's probably why it didn't happen because he said no.
Right.
All right.
So what's next? That was great.
Moving right along. This is one of the pop hits that I just loved. This is taking it into a little bit of a different direction, but I love this song. How easy it would be to show me how you feel. More than words is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say.
I'm trying to sing and I'm like, oh no.
I hear you.
Trying to harmonize with them, but
I love this. That's one of the reasons I love it because of the harmony. So this is from the rock band Extreme, but this was such a breakout for them because it totally went in a different direction than what they usually put out. And this actually put them on the map. This song was just so sweet, and I had a little crush on the one with the really long hair that was playing the guitar. He was so cute.
Yeah, this was like the third single from that album that it came from.
All right, so y'all buckle up for this one. When I saw the list, Kim, when you put out the list, right, and I saw this song, and I looked at it and I said, you know what? I never heard this song before.
Oh,
but it's yeah. So check it out. So listen to me now. So when I saw it, and I said, okay, well, Kim knows what she's doing. Kim is a very good, has great taste when it comes to music, so it must be pretty hot. So I got it. I listened to it, and I listened to it again, and I listened to it again, right? And when it was all said and done, the only thing that I could come up with was a catch line from In Living Color. Hated it.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
This was a huge record. This was like
I had never heard. Listen, I'm not saying this. Listen, the arrangement is great. The music is great. I love the harmony that they displayed, but it just makes me. I mean, I feel like I was watching Sesame Street when I listened to the song.
It's a girl thing. I don't know. It touched my heart in a special way, and I thought it was a sweet song. I like it.
Well, you know what, and to add to what Marcus was saying, you know, when I first heard it, you know, it came out while I was living out in California, and I was around so many different people. You know, it's a melting pot. So this song I heard a lot. You know, it was a huge
lot.
Yeah. So I was in an environment where this one was a thriving song. So I guess at that time, you know, this is probably in Blakely, you probably would not hear anything like this.
It wouldn't happen.
Before.
We talked about that, yeah.
They were really, they didn't play much of anything, right?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, one of the radio stations I'm connected with here is actually celebrating their 30th anniversary next year. So it wasn't until like 92 that we actually started like really hearing. Yeah. It was crazy, right? I can tell you, if I wanted to hear popular music, I had to go to my grandmother's house because it just wasn't happening. It wasn't happening.
I remember the radio station in what is it, out of Dothan? I can't remember which one. I just remember it would go off the air. It seems like around 6 in the evening or whatever.
No, it'll be about 9.
Okay.
9 or 10. Yeah. They'll play a couple of gospel. They'll play a couple of gospel songs, and then they will go off the air for the rest of the evening. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Great times though. That's how we entertain ourselves during the day. It's like hanging out at Granddad's. So
that's why I brought my tape deck and my headphones.
but like I said, Kim, I mean, it's a great song. Don't get me wrong, it's a great song, but it just didn't do anything for me,
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. My taste are my taste, and your taste.
I was thrilled when I saw it. I was like, oh, okay, well-rounded here.
Thank you, Barry.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, next one is one of mine and Byron's favorites.
And mine too. What you talking about?
Yes.
Now, of course, from the dance band Relive, one of my favorites. And this from their debut album, World Click.
Great album.
Yes, it was. Another album I played front and back.
Classic.
Constantly. I know the whole album.
Classic album.
Had everyone from Bootsy Collins to Maceo to Q-Tip from Tribe Called Quest, another one of my favorite MCs. Mm-hmm. And actually, this came out, this was recorded back in the 80s. But I think once they added Tribe Called Quest and Bootsy Collins and everything and remastered it, that's when it became a hit in 91.
Yeah. First hitting the charts in 90. Another one of those crossovers into the 91. But yeah.
I associate this song with you two guys, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Every time I hear this song, I think about y'all two dancing in Granddad's living room. Just
really?
I swear, I got it as my witness. Yes, I associate this song. I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a great song, man. I mean, it's like that song that just makes you automatically get up and dance.
Yes.
You know? Yeah, it's got a catchy hook to it, man. I mean,
It's a fun song.
Yes,
it's a very fun song.
The video
is a fun album. I love that.
And the video treatment the song got. I mean, to me, it's a timeless. Even though they were like dressed in like the whole like 70s. You know what? They ushered in that whole style.
But the 90s was this. Everyone was pretty much dressing in like
70s disco.
I was wearing bell bottoms in the 90s. It was.
Yeah. So they ushered in that whole trend at that time where people doing those throwback looks. And yes.
You know, I was about to say something, but I'm thinking of another video. Never mind.
But yeah, D-Light can do no wrong. I mean, I really, really miss them.
No, I wish they had put out more albums. I think they only had one more after this one, right, Byron?
No, they did 3.
They did?
Well, actually, technically, they did 4. Yeah, they had, after this one, there was, what was it? Oh, gosh. Don't make me lie. Dewdrops in the Garden was the last one, but they had Royal Click. No, Royal Click was the first. Infinity Within was the second, which was more of a environmental conscious one. It wasn't as popular, but it was a great album too.
Yeah.
And they did Dewdrops in the Garden, which actually was my favorite album by them because that encompassed all of Clubland with its elements. But anyway, Royal Click, classic.
Definitely a classic.
Yeah.
So,
love D-Light.
Love D-Light.
Gotta love D-Light.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're actually products of the DMV area here in Washington, D.C.
They are.
Corridor in New York. I think they were originally out of this region between D.C. and Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. And they set up shop in New York. Maybe they were in New York and I can't remember. They're somehow connected to D.C. I don't know if it was Lady Miss Kier.
I think she's from DC. I remember that one guy was from Russia and the other guy, I believe he might have been from New York, but he was from Japan.
Toate. Dimitri Toate and Lady Miss Kier.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
They should. Are they touring?
No, they're not even together. I mean, Lady Miss Kier, I know, became a DJ. She was doing that. She does that. But I haven't seen. I know Toate went on. He's had several albums. He's been releasing all kinds of music. He's the only one that was actively releasing music after the D-Light outfit. Dimitri, just went in hiding. You know,